How do we configure VTP? Well, I'm going to show you that it doesn't take too many commands to get this beast up and running. First, set your modes. You might even do this sequentially. Let's do that right now. What I like to do when I use this feature is my access switches never get the role of server. And I've blown away my configuration, so right now all of my equipment is running as the default. No VLANs either, except those that automatically got configured because I have interfaces assigned. Okay. VTP mode client. I'm going to do that on all of my access layer switches. VTP mode client. And now I can't add VLANs. Great. We do want to be in the same domain, which is case sensitive. And if you are ever troubleshooting VTP, as if it's not synchronizing, look to a disagreement about the domain. Now, I'm going to automatically set the domain on one switch. So, show VTP domain. Status is the command I want. VTP domain, and I'm going to say switch. Now I'm going to go over to ASW1 just so you see that I don't have anything up my sleeves. It's null right now. Make a change on DSW1. All of my other switches joined. I got that. Okay, let's view it. Okay, good. I've joined. Looks good. Now, what else might I configure? Well, I do want to configure a password. And if you configure a password on one, you've got to configure them on all. What I'm going to do, though, before I do that, is I'm going to set the version. I'm going to say VTP version 3. That's the version that I would use. No doubt about it. VTP version 3. I was running version 1. I could also configure my password. Let's say you have a password that was set before your time. You don't know what the password is. Show VTP password. We'll show it to you in clear text, unless they chose to hide it. So that's really great. So VTP password, copy that, paste, and another paste. So we have a domain that should be configurable on our distribution layer. I'm just going to test the waters again. Nope, can't do it on my clients. VTP or VLAN 5. Now it's telling me that I can't even do it on my servers. Why? It's because I'm running version 3 and I'm not the primary. Now, DSW1 was the first to come in. Show. Let's say show VTP status. It says there's no primary. No primary. Okay, where do I go for that? This is a doozy. VTP. I don't see primary there. I'm going to say mode. Maybe it's there. No. Maybe it's off a server. No. So, here's where to go. Wow. Now what this does is it disallows other switches from usurping the authority of the domain. No conflicting VTP v3 devices found. This is such an awesome protocol. Yes, I do want to do that. pretty significant syslog message, level 4. VLAN 5, just to see if I can do it. Name, test of v3. Exit. Is that showing up on my other devices? Do show VLAN brief. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. So, I do want to add back in VLAN 10 and 20. We'll leave the name off, but I am using VLAN 10 and 20. Things are working great. And lastly, I'll get rid of VLAN 5, which was just a test. Just a test. So configuring VLANs is very possible in a predictable manner with version 3, but even if you're not, this syntax is applicable to version 1.